24th, 2025 meeting of the Wheaton Park District Board of Commissioners. Mike, would you call the roll?
Yes, sir. Commissioner Pacharich.
Here.
Commissioner Mee.
Here.
Commissioner Kelly. Here. Commissioner Fry. Here. Commissioner Barrett. Here. President Vires.
Here. I think our first order of business, we have a presentation from Tara Johnson today.
Tara, you promised it would only be an hour, right?
Do my best.
Okay, good.
Good evening. My name is Tara Johnson, and I am the program manager at Lincoln Marsh, and I oversee the outdoor education programs over there. But tonight, I'm here to represent the Recreation Department to give you a sneak peek into the fall programs and events that we have coming up. So kicking it right off, coming up is our annual Halloween Happening event on October 16th at the Ray Morrill Community Center from 5:30 to 7:30. We expect approximately 1,000 participants to come through to join us in games, activities, crafts. We have a bounce house, a food truck, over 15 touch-a-trucks for those to participate in, and our Candyland trick-or-treat trail. So this event wouldn't be possible without the help from our Park District staff who volunteer to put this on, as well as 60 students from local high schools who come out and help us to run the event. So that's coming up. Following that, we have Songs of Vietnam, which will be hosted at the DuPage County Historical Museum. The history singers will be discussing music in support of and in opposition of the Vietnam War. So the music that was heard on the radio, at protest rallies, and in Vietnam, where American soldiers access this music as their own version of protest, is going to be an event that's on October 16th from 7 to 8 at the museum. Lincoln Marsh is hosting a not-so-spooky geocache hunt on October 24th and 25th. It's a unique opportunity for participants to come out with their families and explore Lincoln Marsh in the evening using a GPS unit to actually find pumpkins along our trails. So with that coming, and Wednesday, November 5th from 5:30 to 7:30 at the Ray Morrill Community Center, we have Boys Night Out with Mom. This will be a night for ages 4 to 11 with their mom or special lady to attend to enjoy pizza, have a reptile show, and lots of other fun activities in that evening event. Following that, we have Pages and Palettes, a family art show and children's book fair on November 12th from 5:30 to 7. And this is a whole family event where people can come in and browse artwork created by Park District program participants, purchase children's books, and listen to singers from our performing arts program. The Children's Playhouse is going to present Disney's Lion King Jr. this year. That will be November 20th through the 23rd. And this family-friendly performance celebrates the circle of life and the timeless story of courage and friendship and destiny. It actually has 62 cast members and 2 backstage crew that help to put on this production. And over 1,200 tickets are sold over the 4 performance dates. So it's something that people do not like to miss. And as the fall season wraps up, we shift into holiday mode with the Mary Lubko Center hosting several holiday events this season. The Silvertones Chorus presents It Feels Like Christmas on December 6th at 2 p.m. And Beyond Glee will present Reflections of Christmas on December 7th. Over 500 patrons have the ability to come in and listen to our 50 singers who are part of those 2 choirs. And last but not least, the Holiday Gala for those 18 and over will be at the Mary Lubko Center on December 11th from 12 to 2. And this event includes lunch and a performance featuring Christmas classics for over 65 guests. So that's just a sneak peek of what's coming up and the glimpse to the great programs and events that the Recreation Department hosts. Thank you for your support. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to field them.
Questions for Tara? Terry?
That's a lot of stuff, Tara.
It is.
Thanks for
and
the
that's
overview.
just a little bit. Thank you.
How many of those events are new? Just give me a round figure.
Probably, well, the Disney's Lion King Jr., that's new that production is new every season, but otherwise these are tried and true, I believe.
Cool, thank you.
So, yeah, thank you.
I have a quick question.
Of course.
And I don't know if you know the answer to it. Like, as I sit here listening to all of these activities and programs that we have. I'm just curious about other park districts around us. Do you have any idea if they're providing these types of things and in this magnitude?
That's a wonderful question. I am not certain. I think many of the events that I spoke of tonight are unique to Wheaton and to what we, as the Recreation Department, put together and come up with, but I can't really speak for.
I guess I'm just wondering,
Yeah.
and maybe Mike,
That's
I don't
a
know
good
if you know,
question.
I mean, we have so many different events and activities available all the time. I'm just curious. I mean, we know we're good, but how do we compare in terms of what we're offering to?
I think many, DuPage County is really fortunate to have so many wonderfully strong park districts. And I think in their own way, most of them, they do a wonderful job for their community at a level that we accomplish as well. Some districts have different types of programming as compared to others, but I would say all in all that DuPage County is very strongly represented as it relates to the quality of life elevating activities that park districts provide. So while I agree, we are special in so many ways, I think that this area, this region is really fortunate to have so many strong parks and recreation service delivery agencies. And as you know, Illinois in general is strong in comparison to a lot of the rest of the nation as it relates to how these types of services are delivered through a special district, a park district, as opposed to being part of the same unit of government as, say, city, police, fire, where those competing for resources situations often place parks and recreation at a lower priority level. The park district has its own autonomy and manages its own destiny, has its own local control, and that's a strength that is not as common as you would think across the country. Number of states have that system, but Illinois was a leader in providing that manner of service delivery. So,
Thank you.
I hope that
Thank you.
helps.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Anybody
Thank you.
else? Thank you, Tara. Thank you
You're
very much.
welcome. Thank you.
Don, any community input? Nope. Yes, sir.
Good evening, John Patterson. I'm a Wheaton Park District resident. First of all, thank you to all of you for your service to our community, and I would agree that Wheaton Park District is very special. I'm going to apologize in advance. I guess the reason that I'm here tonight is your discussion or voting on changes to limiting public comment. I don't know if there is going to be a discussion about that tonight. I'm not privy to earlier discussions on why you are voting for that. Certainly would be open to talking with one of you about that. All I know is that throughout the people in my circle, they're concerned about the fact that you are limiting public comment. So with that, I don't know if you'd be able to comment about that tonight, or if I could meet with one of you regarding that. Thank you.
Thank you. It is an agenda item, so it'll be up for discussion and vote
It will
tonight.
be. Okay, thank you. That's great. Appreciate it.
All right. Nobody else, I presume? Okay. Let's move on to the consent agenda. Does somebody have a motion ready, Terry?
Yes, I do, sir. I would move to approve the consent agenda, items A through G, beginning with A, approval of the disbursements totaling $2,368,746.69 for the period beginning July 9, 2025 and ending August 12, 2025. B, approval of the disbursements totaling $2,252,230.51 for the period beginning August 12, 2025 and ending September 9, 2025. C, approval of the subcommittee meeting minutes of July 2, 2025. D, approval of the closed session meeting minutes of July 2, 2025. E, approval of the subcommittee meeting minutes of September 3, 2025. F, approval of the board meeting minutes of July 16, 2025. And finally, G, approval of the amendments to the board meeting schedule of the Wheaton Park District.
Second.
Okay, so it sounded like a motion by me and a second by Fry. Any discussion? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Pacharich? Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
President Byers?
Yes. Item 1, Cream of Wheaton payment to the city of Wheaton. Somebody have a motion?
I move to approve payment to the City of Wheaton for special event support services for the Cream of Wheaton, not to exceed $33,658.58.
Second.
A motion by Pacharich, a second by Barrett. Any discussion? Terry?
Yeah, I think we had some great support, as we always do, from the city. So appreciate that.
Any other comments? Mike, it was noticeably higher this year than in past years. Could you?
The primary, yes, in a couple of categories. As we undertake as well from time to time, we see fee structures increase come out of the city as it relates to police services and other services that we avail ourselves to for running special events and other activities. Also, the police figure fluctuates depending on what rank of officer signs up for the extraordinary work or the overtime work that most of our events require. So in other words, if a higher ranking officer signs up for our work, that's a higher level of pay. And so those are two reasons why you might see a fluctuated increase. And in particular, in comparison from 2024 to 2025, in 2024, we lost a complete day to rain at the Cream of Wheaton, where the police were sent home because nobody was in the park because it rained all day. So we did not see those costs related to that particular day. I believe it was Saturday, which was a tough day to lose on the Cream, but we did our best to manage costs, at least as it relates to staffing and contractual work with the police. So those are the reasons why you might see an increase over last year.
Any other questions? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
President Byers?
Yes. Item 2, would be the Wheaton Park District Policy Review and Update. Somebody have a motion ready?
I do. I would move to approve the Wheaton Park District Board of Commissioners' general practices and policies.
Second.
All right, a motion by me, a second by Fry. Any discussion from commissioners? John?
So I'm just going to say what I said at the last time this was discussed. I don't think these changes are necessary. I think the board president has the right to limit from 5 to 3 minutes based on the number of people that show up at a meeting. So I don't think we need to change that. And I don't know that 1 hour is enough on a topic. I think that should be handled on a case-by-case basis based on how many people are sitting in the audience. So either that, or I'd like to see us add something that says the new things can be waived by the president if he wants to accommodate more speakers.
I want to comment on what you just said. If we leave it at 5, as we've always had it, then if at the beginning of a meeting we say, due to the number of people we have here, we're going to limit everyone to 3 minutes, we will hear what we've heard before, which is, well, it said 5 minutes, and I'm prepared with 5 minutes, so I'm going to take 5 minutes. So that's my reservation with not moving it down to 3. And if the president, whoever that is at the time, says, well, I think we can increase to 5 minutes or 4 minutes, then I think that should lie with the president. So I think moving down to 3 gives everybody who's coming here the knowledge that they have 3 minutes to speak, but if they're given more time, they'll have more time.
Anybody else? Terry?
Yeah, it's, John, I think it's important to note that, yes, we've identified we've decreased it from 5 to 3 minutes. However, it goes without saying that, the board president has certainly the discretion to extend the timing for any single or any number of different presenters, depending upon, again, as Linda has pointed out, the topic, the number of people that we have here. So that discretion has always existed. So I'm not sure that we need to delineate that. as it is.
Okay, anybody else? Bill or Bob? No? Mike, so when we went out looking at changing these policies to get in line with other government bodies, and, you know, we were through probably 18 months of where we had a lot more interest in our meetings, and some of them went on for quite a long time, and we looked at how we could have a business-like meeting, get it done in a timely fashion, but allow people to have an opportunity to get up and speak. We had to go out and look at other government bodies, and these are in line, are they not, with DuPage County, with the...
Yeah, you'll find 3 minutes and a maximum of an hour relatively common these days, with the caveat, and everyone who said it now, the president, the presiding officer has the discretion to make alterations as the meeting unfolds, depending on the specific situation that the board is confronted with. I see no reason why that statement to codify it couldn't be added to the policy, to John's point. But regardless, the
Terry,
flexibility.
would you have any objection to changing your motion to
Not at
include a
all.
statement that the president has the flexibility to
Not at all.
allot more time? Okay.
I would amend my motion accordingly.
Bob, and your second?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Any further discussion? Okay, Mike, call the roll.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes. Item 3, DuPage County Historical Museum grant-funded building improvement projects. Does somebody have a motion ready?
I'll make a motion to approve the intergovernmental agreement between the County of DuPage, Illinois, and the Wheaton Park District for DuPage County Historical Museum Doorways Project.
Second.
So, a motion by Fry, second by Barrett. Any discussion?
Yeah, I think we discussed that at length at our subcommittee meeting.
Very grateful to Member Eckhoff for this last-minute addition to the member initiative program that DuPage County has undertaken to add the door restoration project at the museum. So, with much appreciation to Member Eckhoff, we can get this done and restore these doors.
Thank you, Grant.
Yes.
I just have a question, Mike. What's the normal split on maintenance of the museum?
Well,
It's in our
in the
regular-
original IGA, which contemplated the roof replacement as the sole project, and this was back in 2008, we had established a 25-75% split with future projects to be negotiated. So there's no firm in the IGA past the roof
That was
project.
my question.
Yes.
Okay.
So we negotiate going forward. And the additional $900 to us is simply, it's a function of, unfortunately, the low quote was slightly over what Member Eckhoff was able to generate for us. So,
Okay.
All right. Any other comments? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Kelly,
Yes.
Commissioner Fry. Yes. Commissioner Barrett,
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich.
Yes.
Commissioner Me.
Yes.
President Vires.
Yes. Item 4, Cosley Zoo staff and overflow parking areas. Somebody have a motion ready?
I'll move to approve change order number 7 and number 9, resulting in a contract increase of $10,044.02 with EP Doyle Construction.
Second.
All right, a motion by Pacharich, second by me. Any discussion? I think we could do a voice vote. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. On to the Cosley Zoo Education Pavilion. Does somebody have a motion?
Motion to approve change orders 8 and 9 resulted in the contract increase of $3,363 with EP Doyle Construction.
Second.
Motion by Barrett, second by Fry. Any discussion?
Yeah, I think we should just note that those were both one was for some undercuts where the piers were sitting on our friend, unsuitable soil again. And the contractor picked up that the size of the mesh noted on the drawing wasn't a common size for that size pier, so we changed the size of the mesh.
I would add that for change order number 9, we originally had an estimate of slightly over $8,000, and as the process unfolded, we ended up being able to shave, I think it was about $2,400 off of that. We have that right, Steve? Say yes.
Nine?
Didn't mean to stump you, buddy. Somewhere, it's 2,000 and some change less than the original estimate that we approved in the field.
That's a winner.
All right, any other comments?
No.
You know, I think on suitable soil would be a good name for a rock band.
We have a lot of that.
It's all over Wheaton.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Briar Patch Park batting cage.
I would move to reject those bids and also staff to rebid since the only bid we had was quite, let's just say it was higher than budgeted.
Second.
By a lot.
Motion by me, second by Pacharich. Any discussion?
Just a question, this is coming out of the, who's paying? Is this out of the $5 fee or?
Briar Cliff, no, this is not our, Briar Cliff Baseball is funding the 100% of the cost of the installation. And after that, it will be, beyond their use, it will be available for public use as well.
Okay.
All right, any further discussion? I think we'll have to do roll call on this.
Yes,
Mike?
sir.
All right, call the roll.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes. Item 7, the Arrowhead Golf Parking Lot Project. Somebody have a motion ready?
Motion to approve the base bid and alternate bid from Chicagoland in the total amount of $211,000, along with a 10% contingency of $21,100.
Second. All right, motion by Barrett, second by me. Any discussion?
Go ahead.
Yeah, the only question I had, there wasn't a drawing in here. How much cart path work are we doing,
That was my
Steve?
question.
Because the cart path bids are all over the place. And was everybody bidding the exact same amount or?
Yes.
Okay. And where are we doing? Do you remember where we're doing the work, on which course?
I believe it's mostly on the west course,
Okay,
maybe a little bit on the south.
okay, because those prices went from, I mean, 39 to 112 grand. It's-
The scope was reviewed by White with,
With Chicagoland?
yeah,
Okay.
we're confident that the work that they,
And this is all like October work?
yes.
Yep.
Okay.
And you're right, typically, I'm sorry, Steve, typically we do have a graphic depiction of the areas.
Well, that's how they bid
We
it,
chip-
right?
Yeah, we chip away at the entire path system on an annual basis with a
Yeah.
static budgeted amount. So if we could get that graphic display, we can forward that to the board. That should have been included, but
Yes.
we missed it.
Anything else?
Just a quick question, Steve.
Yeah.
You're starting on November 21st? Complete the first phase by November 21st. When are the other phases starting?
Subsequent
So
years.
calendar years. The parking lot is in 4 phases, so yeah.
4 years? Gonna be over 4 years?
Correct.
Okay, that's all I need. Thank you.
Anything else? Mike, call the roll.
Commissioner Pacharich? Yes. Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes. North Side Park Lagoon Settling Basin. Does somebody have a motion ready?
Move to approve the proposal from Burke LLC in the amount not to exceed $38,000 for the engineering and permitting related to Northside Park pond dredging.
Second.
Motion by me, second by Barrett. Any discussion?
Mike, just for the record, the last time that was done was how many years ago?
It's 10 or 11.
That's what I
In the
thought.
original, we did a 3-year project at restoration of Northside Park, and it was either in year 2 or year 1 that original dredging was completed and that settling basin was created.
Yeah, so just,
The intent was for the sediment, the silt to settle in at the furthest east portion of where the Winfield Creek hits Northside Park, our property, therefore our responsibility. So a full dredging of the entire lagoon would not be necessary ideally going forward, just
Good
that
plan.
basin.
And the total project cost is estimated to be about $500,000?
Yes, sir, at today's dollars, yeah.
Yeah.
think we'll get any grant monies on that deal, Mike? Any possibility?
Grant money, unlikely.
Okay.
Anything else? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes. All right, that's the end of new business. Reports from staff. Mike, do you have anything?
Yes, just a couple of quick verbal announcements. The work on the Cosley overflow parking area will be concluding sometime in the middle of the month of October. We're approaching Friday and into next week. We're on punch list items on a similar schedule. The Hale Family Education Pavilion within the perimeter of the zoo will be wrapping up most of the work over the next week with a few loose ends caused by material delay in delivery moving into probably later October to finish up. Will not keep us from using the facility after next week. And we've cleared that from a permitting standpoint and inspection standpoint with city. So those two projects are coming to a close, thankfully. Moving forward, we'll see ideally less interruption within the perimeter of the zoo for at least this construction project for the balance of this season as we move into the holidays.
Mike, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Regarding the Hale Family Pavilion, have we held off on renting it out until like next year, or?
No, we'll have during business operation parties, which is the majority of the use of that is for educational programming and kids' birthday parties. We have a handful of times a year, we will also have an after-hours rental that may use that facility, but we will not be occupying it at all until beginning a week from Saturday.
Okay, so I guess I should have been more specific. Has anybody rented it out for any kind of event? Or were we waiting to see when it was really in fact going to be done?
No, we have a few rentals and a few uses in October and November scheduled. So
Okay, great.
we gave ourselves a little buffer room, not being unfamiliar with the construction scheduling process. So we'll make it.
Great.
Anything else, Mike?
No, sir.
Okay, then we'll move on to the board. All's fair, all skate. So anything you want to talk about? Linda, do you have anything?
I do. I have a couple of comments and a question. Regarding Arrowhead, I saw that we had the highest number of golf rounds this year in like 20 years, so excellent job. Weather helped out, so that's nice. And then I had a question regarding soccer. So I've seen that we've had an increase in soccer, both for in-house and for travel. And I'm just curious, because I know that there's been issues with having availability for people to play soccer. And as our numbers increase, how is that impacting if we have enough space for practices and games?
Yeah, we've expanded some of our practice space options, so we're using like Northside Park and a couple more schools in the this fall season, which in part added extra participants and helped us rest Seven Gables a little bit more. So we're getting a little bit more creative with using some of the school soccer areas as well.
Okay, great, thank you.
I can add to that from the soccer standpoint, the number of travel teams or Wheaton United teams, we are holding static.
Okay.
To combat against the indoor space squeeze, but Adam and his team, as he suggested, is we're diligently searching other places for indoor space beyond our what we control. Now with the recreational program, the House League program, I will not cap that. We'll take as many people as want to participate in that program. So you'll see the increases there, which is a nice thing. It's just a matter of how we balance the use of our outdoor fields to avoid the wear and tear that creates long-term problems in overuse. So
Great, thank
we're
you.
working on both of those things very diligently.
Thanks.
Thanks, Terry.
Yes, sir, of course I do. As Linda alluded to, we are eclipsing our rounds to date. Our documentation right now shows, our year-to-date paid rounds as of the end of July is in excess of 43,000, which is, better than any number of years in the past. And Linda talked about the paid rounds in August, so that we are going to significantly eclipse our numbers for last year. I did want to thank the Arrowhead Banquet Restaurant and golf staff. We had a number of accolades, from our different users of both the golf course, the banquet, and the restaurant, or all three. One from a family, for a family golf outing, and they either used a restaurant or banquet use. They were very complimentary of our staff. Then we had some number of guests for a celebration of life. That one was either restaurant again or banquet. And then we had 2 open table reviews, by restaurant users, all very positive. So, thanks to our staff for that. Couple more here. Regarding the pools, I think it's important to note that, both of our pools saw increased attendance and revenue, in 2025, beyond that in 2024. So we are doing something good. And I'm sure that Mother Nature helped a little bit, but people are still attending. So pretty good stuff, Mike.
Thank you, sir.
I do want to recognize our summer concert series and, our entertainers, our great attendance again this year. It was a good job by staff, the Wheaton PD and the Milton Township CERT team. We couldn't do it without all of those support people. And our numbers were good again, were they not, Mike?
They sure were. We had a fantastic summer lineup, and congratulations to Margie and her team and the Parks Department for their support, and the Arrowhead team for providing their support in the food and beverage operations as well. It was a fantastic summer.
Yeah, that, it reminds me, we continued thanks to, Margie in marketing, and our people in Parks and Planning, Steve, for the everyday work, constant. You guys are doing a great job. I think I got 2 more here. No, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So I just had 2 questions on the Casley report.
His report yet.
The Casley,
I know he hasn't given us his presentation yet.
oh, that's after?
He doesn't have a presentation. This is your
Okay.
presentation,
No,
but
he's
Greg
here to
is
answer
here.
questions.
Yeah, before
okay.
Greg,
If you
I
want
was
some questions, he'll come
waiting,
up.
I was waiting for you
Oh, that
to
was
come up
all
and present.
All skate.
Missed your
Anything was
opportunity.
fair.
Greg, sounds
All
like
there.
you're giving a presentation.
Come on up. Come on up.
Linda's saying that John jumped the gun.
Greg probably can't answer these questions.
Well, come on up to the microphone.
What's it here?
You
He did.
I don't want to do this.
thought he was just going to.
Come on up, Greg.
I know it's 3 months late. I knew.
Greg Bachheim, our new executive director of the zoo, and you're here under hot questioning for the first time, starting with Commissioner Kelly, so get ready.
No, I'm questioning on the financial net revenue page. I'm wondering if the 2023 retail revenue is a typo because it matches the number below, and I know we publish these on our website, so if it is, I don't think we did double the retail revenue of any other year. I think that's the donation number got typed in twice. Is that possible?
Oh, right. It could be, yes.
So I thought if we're going to put it on the website.
We'll spot check that before that goes on the website.
And then the only other question I had is, our tree sales were way down last year. We were almost $60,000 less in tree sales than we'd been any. Did we, have a lot of trees left over, and have we adjusted our order for this year accordingly, or?
It was certainly a year where we had a few trees left on the table, and that happens from time to time, and they become.
We went from
high-quality mulch.
130,000 for 3-4 years in a row to 75,000 in tree sales.
But I also think that was because Thanksgiving was so late.
We lost essentially a week of sales.
Oh, maybe that was it.
That, and we were rather newsworthy back then, and that may have played a role as well.
Okay.
I know surplus trees are given to the animals and then some are chipped. So, yeah.
Okay, those are my only questions.
All right.
Thanks, John.
I'm good.
Bill.
I'm good.
I'm going to circle back to you on Casley.
Oh, I have all sorts of questions for you. No, I don't. It was a great report. Thank you very much.
It turned out to be pretty easy on you, Greg, so it's all right.
Very good report, though.
Great.
Yes.
Yeah, good report. Beautiful graphics, very informative. It was a winner, man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Greg.
Thanks.
Margie and all
Thanks,
the staff
Greg.
for the help.
My team.
Does anybody have anything else?
Nope.
Can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All right, me, Barrett, and all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thanks, staff.